Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, and I have a really amazing book to share with you today. Now, as many of you know, a studio is where art is created, and this book is all about studios. It's written by Emily Arrow and created by a group of artists called the Little Friends of Printmaking, and I think it's very inspired. Studio, a place to start. A place for making music, a place for making art, a place to build and dream and move, a place for art to start. We call a place a studio when we're creating in it, or practicing, or editing, or thinking for a minute. Some artists need a studio with lots of room and light. While others find a tiny nook will fit their work just right. A habitat for makers, with string and sculpting clay, a place where people twirl and leap, or simply stop to play. Perhaps an animator or an actor with a part. No matter who, they're free to do whatever's in their hearts. When we have ideas, we can bounce them off each other, toss them around and shake them out, and make something even better. And playing with ideas can lead to so much more. I bet you'll see what's happening. It's spilling out the door. From every little studio, our tiny magic rooms will tell the world our story, and we'll sing the world our tune. Art is made for sharing. An artist always knows that seeing it a different way can help your art grow. People in big cities and teeny tiny towns will hear joyful melodies of art that's all around. Do you have an idea? Are you ready to create? Listen to your inner voice and find your special place. Finding your own studio shouldn't be too hard. Round the corner, in a park, or maybe in your yard. Place to be creative, wherever that might be. Make it your own, an artist's home, a place where you will be free. The end. I really love that book. A home, an art studio, a favorite place that you like to go. we're going to create places like that today. For me, it's my art classroom. For you, it might be your home or your grandma's house or your room or a tent in the woods. You get to use our imagination. It can be real, imaginary, up to you. And that's part of the fun. And there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can build in 3D using cardboard and sticks and recycled materials. You can draw a picture of a building. You can create a map with some writing maybe. Or you can create an image using collage, you know, cutting, gluing, ripping paper to create a home that way. A home, a building, a safe place. For example, this is a safe place for animals. It's the animal shelter near my home where I got my pet cat. So, let's get into it. Okay, so there are a lot. Buildings and houses come in all different shapes and sizes. I'm going to show you two different ones that I see a lot around the Boston area. The first one is a skyscraper, a really tall building that has lots and lots of floors and maybe even an elevator. And it has lots of windows, and it's usually shaped like a rectangle. And sometimes there's towers and all these really doppers. Up here, there's always doors so people can come in and out. And lots of windows. This is also a very fun shape to create if you like cutting paper out. See, that's a skyscraper. You can also create a little house like this one with a square base and a triangle roof. But you can't forget, you need to see outside and let light in using windows. And a door. And of course you need to add a street, maybe a sidewalk. Maybe there's trees or a park or a garden. Maybe there's a friendly dog. Maybe there's a pet unicorn. You get to decide. Okay, so here's my drawing of the safe place that I would like to be, which is a little house with a triangle roof, a rectangular base, and for a house, you gotta have a door and some windows so that you can see outside. And if you don't feel like drawing and want to try using some scissors and some glue and some cutout paper, let's do some collage instead. Ta-da! So, if you like using, if you want to practice carefully using your scissors and your glue stick and your paper, and maybe some help from your family, you can use the same idea, the shapes, to create a little house like this with a triangle roof, windows, and doors. Another way you can create buildings is using things around your house like cardboard or stiff pieces of paper. So for example, I found this tea box and I think it would be a great starting point to transform into a little house. I don't know, what do you think? Actually, I think this would make an amazing art studio with some outdoor space. So imagine going to art class, and when we're doing lessons where we're drawing flowers, we can go hang out in a flower garden. Or we can go sit outside with our clipboards and our sketchbooks and draw all of the birds and flowers we see. Or if we're doing something messy, we can do it outside. Ta-da! Here's my little building. I'm still thinking about making a lovely art studio. Oops! It's not perfect. I'm still working on it. But I wanted to show you so far. So I created, the roof is using this postcard thing that came with my cat's food. And the box is from my recycling. And then this is just scrap paper that I taped together. And the idea is to create like a little cozy art studio that has an outdoor garden space with this fence. There's a kind of comfy area upstairs with blankets and pillows and some books. And then down here is going to be the main art studio space as well. So there's 2 different levels, which I thought was kind of fun. And I'm going to keep working on this because I'm having fun building in 3D with cardboard. And I think I might even try to create furniture or put little tiny artworks inside. I don't know, but I'm loving it. And I would love to see what you guys come up with using 3D. I can't wait to see what your safe place looks like. And I cannot wait to look through everyone's artwork and see how everyone's is different and interesting and what people include in their safe place, their safe, wonderful home. I cannot wait to see it. Bye. Have fun making art.